Hey, gun people! Man, this guy's a sergeant at the sheriff's office. He ought to run for sheriff. Because he's my kind of cop right here. Let me tell you. He's for the people. He's not for government. Let's listen to this guy.
You can see I'm here, and I just want to personally...
Could you pull that mic up a little bit?
Is that better? Okay. I just want to personally and publicly go on record supporting this resolution before us this evening. You know, guys, it's simple, like a lot of them have said. The Constitution needs no explanation. It's been enforced for several hundred years now. It's easy to understand. It says what it means and means what it says. And the last time I read the Declaration of Independence, it specifically reminds all of us that we're endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, which means God-given. Among these, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, and that governments were instituted among men specifically to secure our God-given rights.
Amen. Government is supposed to support the Constitution. They are not supposed to try to defeat it, overturn it, avoid it, ignore it. And we have lost that in this country.
And it says when government becomes destructive to these ends, meaning when they go above and beyond trying to secure our liberties and trying to take them, it's the right of the people to alter or abolish that government.
Oh, amen, brother. I love it. And that's exactly what it says. And nobody wants to say that, especially politicians of the media.
Either by voting or ultimately, God forbid, to use our Second Amendment rights to protect ourselves from tyranny. And I'm just asking all of y'all to unanimously join our sister counties of Wilkes, Surrey, Stokes, Lincoln, and Cherokee and get on board with this thing and publicly demonstrate to us that you're willing to uphold and honor the same oath I took when I put my hand on God's word and held my other hand up to him and swore that I'd give my life to defend that Constitution. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but regardless of what y'all do or don't do, I'm not going to enforce an unconstitutional law. I'm going to...
Booyah! You go, boy!
I'm going to protect the people of this county regardless of what's done here. So I'm just praying. I've been praying about this thing all week, that God would touch y'all's heart and say, hey, let's get on board. Let's do the right thing. Let's let these people know that we're here to support them, and we're not going to allocate any personnel, finances, resources, or facilities to infringe on their liberties. Thank you.
Amen to that, brother. And I'm telling you, I don't know if this guy had the sheriff's permission to do this, but the sheriff ought to be thanking him, or may have gave him permission. But, dude, if this guy worked for me, he'd be a hero. I got no problem with what he says. I'm 100% behind him. Great freaking speech.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me see where this was. So this video was posted on the Daily Shooter, and again, he's promoting patriotism, so I'll subscribe, and I already liked. But let's see what he says here on, listen to the sheriff in Virginia talk about the beliefs of the Constitution. Doesn't get you all red, white, and blue inside. Okay, so he doesn't say exactly. This looks like, from what I've been told, this sheriff is from Davidson County, North Carolina. So, it doesn't sound like we know exactly where he's from, but let me tell you, this guy's a patriot from the word go. These are the people that we need to elect. Every elected official ought to have to pass this litmus test on what do you think about the Constitution and what do you think about the Second Amendment. And we need to run the others out of town. Great speech. Good job. We'll end that there.